think these people have a problem with Klingons?
No, just strangers.
I think he's talking about you.
I don't know why. I changed my socks.
You put on one red one and one black one.
I have another pair just like it on the ship. So what is the problem?
It seems that the socks were not the issue.
Ajwi, what are we doing on Nimbus 3?
Information.
I do not think they have a tourist information booth here.
We should have stopped at that dilithium station outside of your Belinda 4.
We are not here for directions or souvenirs.
So no rear bumper magnets that say, my other ship is a bird of prey?
I thought Nimbus 3 was that failed experiment of peace between the Federation and the Klingon and Romulan empires.
It all fell apart after that Cybok incident.
Plus the Romulan Empire, as it was, is no more. Now this is just a planet of forgotten people.
Perhaps the Federation will send someone called Santa Claus.
For what?
Legend says that he'll come by and pick up lost things during the holidays.
It is obvious nobody comes to this planet.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Fleet Admiral Gahan Den of the Stranglehold.
And you are?
Nobody special. What do we owe the honor of this visit?
I am seeking Del Miasma.
Ajwi.
Never heard of her.
Are you sure? Cardassian somewhat?
Don't know she's here.
I do not believe you.
Ajwi!
I don't care.
You have no honor.
You will be dead in a few minutes.
Ajwi!
Are you sure you want to do this?
I do.
Who was it that you sent to Grethor, Ashwi?
Nobody.
Congratulations, Admiral. You survived the welcoming committee.
I hope you will not miss this Petach.
Not really. He was nobody special.
So he said.
Careful. She is untrustworthy.
It's good to see you, Commander. I'm so glad you remember me. So, Kahan, what do I owe for the pleasure of this visit?
I need some information.
Why, Kahan? You must be getting old. It is rare for you to need to ask for information. You usually just take it.
And you usually make me work for it. I still have no idea what the 3 seashells are for.
Touché.
I need to know where Gachmar is.
And what makes you think I know where he is?
You have certain connections.
All I really know is he is where no one wants to be stationed.
Very cryptic. Is that all?
2 other things. First, Marie says, hello.
And the other?
We both want you to know you have 90 seconds.
What did she mean we have 90 seconds?
Actually, we only have 70 seconds before this place blows.
No time to transport. Move out!
Until next time, Kahan. We have so much to catch up on.
What was that all about?
About distractions? And that was a good one.
Who is this Gachmar?
He is with Klingon Imperial Intelligence and one time took over the Stranglehold. He also replaced me with a Romulan spy.
Is this a blood oath hunt? Is that why we are looking for him?
I do not believe so.
Where or what is this place no one wants to be stationed?
Federation Star Base 80.
Reminder, this film stars David Latham as the great Klingon warrior, returning graciously for your viewing pleasure.
Station log. Stardate. Not only have I been forced to command the worst station in Starfleet, but having been reduced in rank, I cannot help but feel that I am being punished for something I had no part in. When I find the person who did this to me,
Everything is almost ready for the Stranglehold's arrival.
Is that who's coming? Had I known this, I wouldn't have cleaned out the muck from the main dumpsters.
They are so clean, you could almost eat off of them.
Number 5, how do you know it's the Stranglehold?
First, I want to remind you that I have a name. It is...
Yeah, I'm sure it is. What's more important is where you got this information.
It was on Facebook.
You're listening to rumors. Can you even trust them?
When has social media ever proven to be full of false news?
If this is true, then we're in for a boatload of trouble. The last thing we need on this station are Klingons, especially the Stranglehold.
Maybe we should not be holding a Klingon Renaissance fair.
Well, whose idea was that?
Captain! Knucknack! You have not honored my establishment! I have opened a Taco Bell! And tonight is Gok Taco Night! Even the Grand Negus' aunt, third cousin, is coming!
Today is Thursday, not Tuesday. So, no tacos!
Not even for a Gok Taco Supreme? I know. Maybe you would like my Gok Stir Fry.
Is the Gok still served live?
Of course it is! Gok is always best served live.
Then how can you call it stir fry?
Because I frightened them. Because I stirred them into the dinner plate of Grethor.
I don't have time for Klingon cuisine. I have more important things on my plate. In fact, I will kill the next person who talks about that garbage.
You call my food that? Gok so bad.
And no running in the halls with your cooking knives out. You could trip and dishonor yourself.
Was it something I said?
If I were you, I would watch my back. Klingons get very testy when you insult their food.
Klingons take pride in insults, as you very well know. I mean, what else could go wrong today?
So you see, Ensign, objects get their shape by the arrangement of their molecules. Make one change and they're altered. Do you remember the dribble in the transporter?
Gosh, yes, they're still cleaning the walls.
Well, tomorrow we're going to try it with an Andorian rubber ducky. What is wrong with Dardo? Should I be concerned?
The captain just said he hates Klingon food.
That is not what I said.
You insulted his food. I'm surprised you still have your arms attached. And just so you know, we are on short supply of super glue.
I'm certain he will get over it.
But if you see a menu item called Burrito Edward Especial, you should worry about it.
Also, we are on short supply of antacid, so it is best that you stay away from Dardo.
Why the house call, Doctor?
I was informed that the Stranglehold is on their way to the station.
How did you find out about this?
Number 5 messaged me on Facebook.
Again, I have a name. It is
not as important as how much information you're leaking on social media.
You have to love those silly triple memes, at least.
Well, it looks like I don't have much to do here, so if you will excuse me, I have some security type stuff to take care of.
Also, this is Ensign Maritime. He has just been assigned to the station.
Hi, Mr. Maritime. What brings you to Starbase 80?
A starship.
Is that all?
I am certain he was sent here to enjoy the clean living we're all enjoying.
Doctor, spare me the sarcasm. I can't do this. Continue the entrance door. I'll meet you in my office later.
It's strange, but I feel as though I've met the captain before.
Which one? The one that was the admiral? Or the one that was the shapeshifter in the Dominion War? Or the one that was in the Mirror Universe?
Is there a difference?
Medically speaking, you're all played by the same person.
So, which one was he?
I am a doctor, not a facial recognizer specialist, so who knows?
Should I be afraid?
2 of the 3 Ulysses want you dead. But now, the food court, or as I like to call it, the pit of Tomine.
Now I feel my fear beginning to rise.
What is this wretched hive of scum and villainy?
Federation Starbase 80.
Well, I admire the bloodstains on the ceiling. Excellent design choice not to paint over them.
Are we sure the High Council wants us here?
We are special guests of the Cobalt celebration.
I'm not looking forward to going.
Why? Because you're afraid you do not have anything to wear? Just go dressed like a Klingon. For you, I know, it is a stretch.
I suppose you will be wearing a rainbow triple wig and carrying a sign that says Kalis 314.
Have you heard the word of Kalis?
Did you take that from a hotel room dresser?
Did you want the book of Romulina?
We're supposed to meet the Admiral in the promenade near the clock shop.
Is that the one next to the Gorn dog stand?
Must be a station alert. Non-coms usually tend to rush around per standard Starfleet protocol.
What is the medical emergency?
There has been an accident with one of the garbage chutes.
How bad?
I've seen this before, back before I came to Starbase 80. It is not a pretty sight.
Garbage never is.
And what do you make of that?
That coming to this station is a complete waste?
Quit complaining. It is not like anyone has died.
What was the diagnosis, Doctor?
Man crushed by the weight of garbage. He is dead, Jim.
My name is not Jim. My name is...
Not now. I have a medical report I have to make. This was no accident.
No?
No. We have a murder on our hands.
I should inform the Admiral. You two, start investigating this.
This is a Federation matter, not worthy of a warrior.
You remember what happened on Nimbus 3? This could be related.
Come! Let us seek our adventures, Backlaw!
You keep calling me Commander Garbage, you'll find yourself in the dumpster.
Allow me to explain the concept of trash treasures as we investigate.
Out of my way, Starfleet!
I object to your crew conducting investigations on my station. This is a Federation station.
And the Klingon Empire is an ally to the Federation.
Just what are you trying to find?
Your doctor's medical report said a Klingon was killed in that pile of garbage that fell out of the dumpster.
Why is that important?
The report stated he was murdered, and there is no honor in death by garbage.
Let's wait. The others are still looking into what caused the dumpster failure.
Is there any further information regarding the victim?
The victim was a Kalis reenactor as part of the Copa Vault celebration.
Does that make him important to the Empire?
He is a reenactor, not the real Kalis, so no.
Then why is this death so important to you?
If one Klingon is murdered, we are honor-bound to find the Patak who did this and send him to Grethor.
There will be no acts of Klingon retribution on my station while I am in command.
Try and stop me. I'll be in the food court.
No acts of retribution!
Do you know how a Klingon advances in rank, Captain? It could prove very painful for you.
You can't threaten me, Commander.
You all right? You are not worth my time.
And I thought teaching hide and seek to Packledge was difficult.
With chocolates!
Out of my way!
Commander, we may have found a clue.
What?
This coupon for 20% off Gakko Bell was found clutched in the hand of the victim.
No one eats at Gakko Bell, Starfleet.
Plus, the coupon says it has Captain Ulysses Reginald Edwards' approval.
Why is that significant?
Well, word around the food court is that the captain does not like Klingon food.
That sounds suspicious. Plus, the log shows that the captain was checking out the dumpsters before the accident. And the dumpsters are next to Gakko Bell.
So you're saying that the captain is the murderer?
He must be.
It's still too early to tell.
Let me know if you find out any more information before we confront the captain.
It has to be the Starfleet captain. The evidence shows it to be him.
I still need to access the computer records.
You may find that to be difficult. I believe this station uses a Packlet Trash 80 computer.
It's like being in a Dixon Hill novel. I look forward to the challenge.
Oh, what happened now?
It looks like another murder.
I think it's a little early to say murder.
What would you call it?
Possibly a workplace accident?
A clock exploded in the clock shop.
Did you witness it?
I was in the food court at the time.
Did you know her?
No, but her face rings a bell.
I know A well-known clock thief.
Interesting. How do you know this?
We've met. I tend to travel a lot.
Take the body to sick bay so the doctor can examine it.
I better go along with him to fill up my report.
And let me know if her condition changes.
Commander! I was at the new Temerian restaurant. Shaka! His wings buffaloed when I saw you!
Your warning is a bit late.
Aww. I wish I could say it's a pleasure to see you two again, but I can't. And, where is the Admiral?
I am right here.
Hello. I knew you wouldn't be far behind. Did you enjoy the clock shop?
Were you responsible for that explosion?
Are you accusing me? What have I ever done to deserve this kind of treatment?
There is not enough time to cover your sordid past.
Volume 1 alone will take 3 hours, including previews of coming attractions.
I know why you're here, Admiral. So perhaps it is you who is responsible for the explosion.
Why is she here?
Well, I was here at my request in an official capacity.
Official capacity is what?
As a representative of the Orion Syndicate for the grand opening of the brand new ice cream parlor, Orion Queen.
It seems convenient that she appears when we suddenly have 2 deaths.
I have never killed anyone. Stolen? Yes. Embezzled? Of course. Kidnapped? Sure. Extorted? Oh, without a doubt. Filched?
Filch?
Nobody says filched anymore. Liar? No, it depends on who you ask. Other assorted shady acts? Guilty?
Right! Chaos's fuzzy slippers! That is enough! We said we do not have time for your background, so stop!
Ah, Doctor, any news on our accident victim?
Well, she is dead, if that is what you mean.
But not murdered, correct?
An old-fashioned clock bomb exploded on her chest and fused to it. It sounds like a murder. Was it a Klingon clock? Why, yes, it was.
Why is that important?
Well, it sounds like the clock the Admiral and I had talked about earlier.
Was that the same one the Admiral was taking to the clock shop for repairs?
So, Orion, what do you know about the clock?
As I just said, I was discussing the clock with the Admiral earlier today. Well, arguing was really more like it.
Interesting. The high and mighty Admiral arguing over a clock. The very same clock that killed someone.
Almost as interesting as a Starfleet captain hanging around a dumpster before a murder.
What are you implying?
That throwing stones in glass habitats is not Spartan.
That is a strange expression.
I read it on the wall of Packlet Biology.
Oh, I've been there! They search for toppings. Toppings that go on dough!
You waste our time with Packlet wisdom?
No, I only intended to make you stop and think. Something Klingons tend not to do by being rash. Especially you, Commander.
Now you dare to insult me?
Again, no. Only trying to prevent you from looking foolish.
How was I going to look foolish?
By speaking before you have all the facts. But before I leave, allow me to impart a little bit of Ferengi wisdom into that tiny little brain of yours. Watch the wheel, not the girl.
What is that supposed to mean?
That whatever is happening here on the station is not over yet.
I guess you do not play Dabo, Commander. So what do we do now?
Look for more clues.
Admiral, I sincerely hope you did not take what I said to imply that you were guilty. Allow me to treat you to a meal at Bob's Big Board.
Your Honor, like your food court, remind me of something I occasionally get on my boot. Very uncomfortable on a hot day.
Are you implying that I'm guilty?
He who smelt it, dealt it. Stay downwind of me!
He is becoming quite a bother. How about you, Doctor? Care to assimilate a hamburger?
The taste of those burgers are irrelevant.
We can always go to Five Captains instead.
No. I'm just gonna go get a drink, get the Jolly Bream, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Very well, Doctor. Hopefully there are no more deaths.
I guess 950, 951. Too many wounds to count.
Another death on my station. When is it going to stop? Ensign, is there anything you can tell me about last night?
Well, I was getting a rock to Gino at the Cardassian Bond when I heard about another murder in the food court.
What is it about the Ptomaine pit that keeps killing people?
I would say the food, but I could be mistaken.
I conducted an autopsy on the latest victim.
Are you sure the person was dead?
Well, the lack of bleeding, or the lots of bleeding and lack of breathing. So yes, I am sure.
Perhaps they slipped in the bathtub and crawled out to the hall. Most accidents happen in the home, you know.
It wasn't a bathtub accident, it wasn't a slipping on soap accident, and it wasn't Red Jack. The victim was sliced many times by something sharp.
Who was Red Jack?
The disembodied spirit of Jack the Ripper. I doubt he's on this station.
He cannot be. I am certain that the killer is a live person.
Doctor! We have a situation in the food court!
Not another death.
Actually, Commander Couture, he had a problem at the Red Romulan.
Must have been the Venerine. We've been getting lots of complaints.
Or it may be due to the chef not appreciating the commander putting what put it on his food.
Most chefs don't like it when you put A1 sauce on their food. Did he attack the commander with a knife?
No! The commander said the food smelled like garbage. So the chef threw it on him and said, now it is on garbage.
Ah, so the commander attacked him in true warrior style.
He was about to, but he slipped on a puddle of bitterine that was all over the floor.
Then I had better get to sick bay and meet up with them. Romulan food can be highly toxic.
Interesting how many times the term garbage pops up when talking about the food court.
Where did you get that?
This? I found it off in the last victim.
Give me that. It is a good weapon. A warrior's weapon.
Ensign Maritime! I arrest you for the murder of the last victim!
Wait, what? I didn't do it!
That's what they all say!
Huh, that's strange. That there's a Klingon weapon and the ensign doesn't seem like a killer.
Yes, it is. It looks like it belongs to a Klingon house.
Does it belong to the Admiral like that exploding clock of his?
The Admiral doesn't belong to a house.
Oh.
He had to steal one.
Are you accusing me, Captain, again?
2 deaths and they both seem to be Klingon related.
So you are saying that I am responsible?
Well, we hadn't had deaths like this until your ship arrived.
This is a station. You have visitors coming and going.
Yes, but Klingons don't normally come to this station.
At the prices in that food court, I can see why.
Plus, the first victim was a Klingon.
Of course! The dumpster incident. You were seen next to the dumpster before the accident.
That is correct. You could be the killer. You did say you did not like Klingon food.
Plus, the Gakko Bell is right next to the clock shop. So you could have been the one who had sabotaged the Admiral's clock.
Oh, since you're from the Stranglehold, your precious Admiral's innocent, therefore I must be the guilty party. May I remind you, I am Starfleet.
Name dropper.
Your mother has a smooth forehead.
And your tarp has more ranks than your entire ancestry.
Actually, now that I think of it, you both were seen in the food court at the same time. So it could be either one of you.
I have a complaint!
Not now. Can you see that we're busy?
I need somebody to endorse my restaurant who's not a possible killer.
Oh, now you're accusing me too. I don't have to take this. I'll be in my office.
He really does have a problem with Klingons.
I need to locate that ensign. He has more about that murder.
Interesting tool you have there.
It is a Gorkon blade, made in honor of the Chancellor.
It looks sharp.
It is. I can make several slices quickly.
Sliced like the last victim? You must be the murderer.
You dare accuse me?
How do you plead?
With your blood!
Wait! Dark Talk is not the killer!
I was about to take him down with a cunning move!
Young warrior, you have fought with honor this day. Let me treat you to a blood-wine Baja Blast.
Do not move, Ensign! I saw you running from number 5 in the food court. He says you were the murderer.
No, he was trying to stop me from talking to you. I know who the killer is.
Telling lies again? Killer?
He does not seem the killing type. He could not even kill a marshmallow while making s'mores.
Wait. I believe Federation law says the accused is innocent until proven guilty.
Stay out of this, Orion.
Stand down, security chief.
In fact, I think the ensign knows who the real killer is, and that's why somebody is trying to stop him.
Speak, Ensign.
It was number 5. I found evidence on the freebie table.
What sort of evidence?
This comic strip titled Number 5 Killer.
Your evidence is the cartoon of someone that has a number for a name?
I have a name. It is...
Idiot! Klingons are talking.
I am a Klingon. My name is...
Not as important as the fact that you are a murderer.
Number 5 seems to be getting upset.
Enough! My name is Marbeb Kappu. You killed my honor. Prepare to die.
Take the ensign to safety. This is a Klingon matter.
What sort of Klingon kills innocents?
Innocent? Ha! They were in the way.
How?
My honor was taken by the Stranglehold's last 3 missions, and they were involved.
I do not even know you. What was your name?
Marbeb Kappu!
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
You dishonorable Batak. This ends now.
No, it ends with his death. Darga! It seems I finally have the upper hand. You lose!
You cheated!
Villain!
Solid bar to find out how it was rather disappointing. I rated it as a 1 or a 0.
You should go to the Gakko Bell and try the blood wine Baja. What is going on here?
Number 5, I ordered you to release everyone.
Oh, he's not going to do that. He's a Klingon on a mission.
What mission?
It's all in his log.
Give me that. Allow me. Revealing the murderer's plan requires style.
Where did you find that?
On the quarter booth at the Gakko Bell.
Okay, but is this really necessary?
Yes! So sit right back, and you'll hear a tale. A tale of a fateful trip
That started at a Kronos wall aboard a Klingon ship.
No interruptions!
Okay, why did number 5 kill all those people?
Say my name! It is...
Quiet, you! Exposition is happening. What does his log say?
Dear Diary. Actually, it says that he was with security aboard the Stranglehold, kind of like the old red shirts of Starfleet, except he didn't die on any of his last 3 missions.
Why is that important?
He wanted to bring glory to the Empire and be remembered in the Hall of Heroes by dying gloriously in battle.
Every Klingon wants that.
Except he failed. So he left the Empire, came to Starbase 80, took the 5th desk behind the water cooler, and took over security.
Why not the first desk?
It was too close to the El Triple Loco.
Say no more.
Because Klingons and triple.
I said, say no more.
He was tired of having to patrol the food court day after day.
I can understand that. There was no honor in food court patrol.
So he decided to take the frustrations of his failed life out, basing the murders on his last 3 missions.
Well said, well said. You know, it was almost like I was there.
You were.
What happens now?
Now is when you all die after I give my villainous monologue where...
Will it take long?
Why doesn't he kill us? I thought he swore a vengeance against us.
You didn't see? It says play school on it.
What does that mean?
It is a toy gun, Jim Gott!
Take him!
Look out behind you!
Why do we always fall for that?
It is in the script.
Admiral, I will hold you personally responsible for this. I am going to report you directly to the High Council.
Commander, you and the Lieutenant Commander escort the captain to sickbay. I believe he is extremely stressed.
You did this to me.
Come, Captain. I will explain May You Die Well on the way.
Oh, you do not slip on the Vitterine.
Wait, can I interest you gentlemen in some Gaho Bell? My treat.
I believe you had something to do with that.
You can't prove it. Meanwhile, you should take the ensign and give me a reward for solving your murders.
Come on, Ensign! Let's see if I can get you back on that USS Unity.
You can come in now. Did you do as instructed?
I put it in his Happy Meal.
Excellent. I'm sure Del Miasmo will be happy. I'm sure the Admiral will be surprised. Until next time.
Next time. Except, Gakbar had me switch it for something extra special for the Admiral. But, until then, got tacos for everyone! Right back to the
Learn more about the crew, or if you wish to join, message Fleet Admiral Kahan Den, or any member of the crew on our Facebook page.
Most importantly, we wish to thank our friends and fans for your attendance.
It is a great honor to bring these adventures to you.
We are preparing a new and exciting adventure for next year, as well as for WonderCon.
Thank you for your attendance! All because of you!
Thank you, everybody.
Now, if you'd like to come up and take some pictures of us, we like that part a lot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just glad to have water. Thank you.
Got it.